The next operators that we are going to talk about are the assignment operators. So what I want you to do is, again, create a new file inside chapter 3 and call it assignment operators. Assignment underscore operators .py. Assignment operators are used to basically assign values to variables. Now the simple assignment operator which we've been using since the start of this video is the equal to operator. So I can say name is equals to Ayodeji Adeshola. Now in this first line right here, the equal to symbol or the equal to sign is the assignment operator, and it is used to assign a value, which is this string, to this specific variable. So that is the first assignment operator which we are going to talk about in this section. Now the second one is the plus equals to operator. So let's say I have a variable and it is x is equals to 9, for example. Now, there is a special kind of operator which we can use in order to add a value to 9. So we can look at it as an incremental operator. That's what I would call it, an incremental operator. So what we can say is, first of all, declare x and say x is equals to 9. So what we can then do is say x plus equals to 3. Now, this plus equals to is an incremental operator. Now, you might look at it and be confused. So what exactly does it do? So this x plus equals to 3 is a short way of saying, let me just write this in the comments. It's a short way of saying the current value of x plus 3. So what we're just simply doing here is we're trying to increment the value of x by 3. That is what plus equals to means. Now, it can also be written as x is equals to x plus 3. So let me just remove this from comment and put it on its own line. So we can write it as x is equals to x plus 3. So what this line means is that guess the current value of x and add 3 to it. So this line is very similar to line 4, but line 4 is usually preferred over line 5 because line 5 is longer. So it's just a way of incrementing the value of x by 3. So what I can now do is I can come down and print the value of x. And once I do that, you can see that x is now 12 because x was incremented by 3. X plus equals to 3 is the same thing as saying x is equals to x plus 3. And these expressions are the exact same. Now, the next one that I would like to talk to you about is what I will call the decremental operator. Just like how we can do x plus equals to 3, we can also do something like x minus equals to 3. Now, what we're just simply saying here is subtract 3 from the current value of x. So what I will do is I will just copy this and print 3 immediately after. So I would just like to comment these out so that we can see them clearly. So once I say x minus equals to 3, we're just saying get the current value of x and subtract 3 from it. So let me clear my screen right now, and then I will save and run this program. So once I run it, you can see that we have 6 getting printed out because we subtracted 3 from x. Now we could also do the same thing using multiplication. So I can come here to say x times equals to 3. Now this is just going to say x, this is the same thing as saying x is equals to x times 3. So once I run this, you see we have 27 because 9 times 3 is indeed 27. Now we can now do the exact same thing with division and say x forward slash equals to 3, which is the same thing as saying divide the current value of x by 3. So once I run this, you can see that we have 3.0 because 9 divided by 3 gives us 3. Now you can see that we can use the assignment operator along with arithmetic operators, which we had talked about in the previous video or in the previous section. The other one that we can also do is we can say x mod equals to 9. Now remember that the modulus operator basically returns to us a remainder of the division. So what we're saying here is divide x by 3 and then store the value of x and store the remainder, I mean. So once I save that and run this, you see that we have 0. So we have 0 because saying percent equals to 3 means that we are saying get the current value of x, divide it by 3, and store the result back into x. That is why we get 0, because 9 divided by 3 is 3 and the remainder is 0. Now the last operator which we had talked about was the exponent operator. So you could also say x double times equals to 3. So what this means is get the current value of x and raise it to the power of 3. So once I save that and run this program, you see that we have 729, because what Python is going to do is it's going to say 9 times 9 times 9. So it's just going to raise it to the power of 3. So that is exactly what we have here. So if you have any questions so far about the assignment operators, please feel free to ask me a question and I will definitely get back to you. So we just talked about the basic assignment operator, and we also talked about the incremental, the decremental, as well as the arithmetic operators that you can make use of with the assignment operator. So thank you for watching this section, and I will see you in the next one.